confirming, Kara D, is that you, Shay? Can you raise your hand if it is?
Angie, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Yvette, yes.
Thank you.
I'm trying to confirm if Shay is online yet. Shay, when you come online, if you could raise your hand, or if you're the phone number, hit *9. The other. Oh, there he is. Oh, which one? Both?
Who's who?
Is that you, Shay?
That's me. Am I there?
Yeah, I'm gonna promote you to panelist. It looks like 2 people raise their hand. All right, we have everybody here we need if we want to start the meeting. Yvette, do you want to start us up?
I will, yes, thank you. Go ahead and bring to order the special city council meeting Wednesday, July 24th, 2024 at 6:31 p.m. May I get a roll call, please?
Corrigan here.
Askey here.
Potter here.
Jensen here. And I'm wondering if the other one is Kay.
Looks like we have a quorum. We'll go ahead.
Let me just
Can we
double
let
check.
her in just to see? And if not,
Is this Kay? Kay, are you on the phone?
Yeah, it's me. Thank you.
Oh, uh-huh.
Ichari here.
thank you, Councilor Achari. We have a quorum. We can go ahead and get started with public comment. We open it for public comment, both online and in person. Let's start with the in-person. Is there anybody present that would like to present public comment?
Pam? No one in person that wants to do public comment.
If you're online and you would like to do public comment, please raise your hand or signify to the host that you are interested in presenting for public comment.
No hands raised.
With that, we'll go ahead and close public comment and open unfinished business for Resolution R 826, resolution supporting an application for TGM grant, which is for the DLCD, I believe it is, project that we're working on. Does council have any discussions or questions in regards to what was presented in the council packet?
I do not. Ichari.
I think the packet was clear to me.
No question.
Councilor Askey? Councilor Jensen?
No questions?
If we're ready for a motion, present motion, please.
I make a motion to approve Resolution 826, a resolution supporting an application for the TMG grant.
Second.
Corrigan second.
Go ahead and vote, please.
Corrigan, aye.
Askey, aye.
Ichari, aye.
Potter, aye.
Jensen, aye.
We have a unanimous vote and our unfinished business is finished. Is there anything additional that you need us for, Angie?
Yes, at the last night there was an addition regarding the Willamette contract. Did you guys receive that information?
I did.
Via email?
Yes, but I could use a brief refresher, please.
Okay, Shelley, do you want to?
I didn't hear the question. What'd you say?
They are asking about the Willamette contract, archaeological.
Just to tell them about
The
that?
survey, yeah.
Sure. Hello, Mayor and councilors. So as part of the FEMA grant that we have applied for the water tank reservoir, we had a call with the FEMA representatives last week, and they are requiring an archaeological study of the land. So that map that you received in your packet shows where the new tank would go and the land that would be disturbed. And so that's just a requirement from FEMA for us to conduct this study. And I need the approval to spend the $12,000 for this study. It would be conducted by Willamette Cultural Resources Associate. You have that in your packet as well as the scope of work and the budget. And it is fully refundable once we receive this grant. And the good news is it sounds like the fact that they're moving forward with this study is looking promising that we will receive the grant. And further good news is the matching funds required of $850,000 is looking promising as well for us to find that, because I'm currently working on a $500,000 matching grant from the state. And we have $375,000 in SDCs, which would give us $875,000. So this would be really important and a great step for us to move forward and potentially maybe actually see this water tank happen.
Wow,
So-
Shelley, that's,
So yeah, so
Okay.
just requesting the authority to spend the $12,000 on this and sign this contract.
So I have a
So
quick
just
question,
like-
please. Go ahead, Counselor
no, I
Cherry.
just was, do you want consensus or do you need a motion? If you need a motion, I would like some help with that. And then go ahead, Yvette.
So quick question, Shelley, you're talking about the tank. This is the 12,000 is towards the tank. And what was it we needed to do with the tank or not do?
So I just need to sign a contract with Willamette Cultural Resources Associate, approving them to go ahead and do this archaeological study of the land. And that $12,000 would then be reimbursed back to us, but we have to upfront the costs. Once we receive the grant, we would be reimbursed.
And the archaeological study would include what? Are you aware? Do you know?
Well, the scope of work is in the contract that was sent in your packet, but it's the management and logistics. There's background research and permitting. There's field work where they actually go out and look at the site. They're basically trying to make sure that there's no, I think it has to do with some tribal requirements as far as what's in the land. And even though the land was disturbed previously with the building of the two tanks that are there, there's enough new land that would be constructed on that they need to test that particular area. So that's what this is for. Does that make sense?
It
Yeah,
does, absolutely. and I appreciate that. And I apologize, I did not see the email or review it, so that's why I'm
Okay,
asking questions
sure.
before I make any decisions about anything to get some clarification for myself. So I apologize, I'm not more informed on this and I'll make sure I do that next time.
Yes,
Counselor
you charted.
Cherry?
No, I think it's good. It's very interesting to me, and I'm glad they do things like that to preserve our history, etc. So,
Mhm.
yay. And good job, Shelley. Thank you.
Yes, of course. And also just a point of note, probably moving forward with any grants like this, we'll go ahead and create a resolution as Walt did with the TGM grant that just includes that language about authorizing the city administrator to, sign contracts and funding for grants, so we don't have to do it piecemeal like this. I don't think that was done for this particular FEMA grant, but we can do that moving forward if that's what council would prefer to do it rather than each step. So it can move us along a little bit faster. So that's something we can discuss later, but that's an option too.
Great, let's discuss that at the next council meeting, and anything to streamline the processes would be very helpful.
Sure.
Any additional comments, questions in regards to this resolution?
I was just curious, I'm sure it was in the information that, was sent out to
Yeah.
us. The 12,800 and change is coming from where were we grabbing that from?
So that, we have it in our budget in contract services we have
Contract
92,000
services.
in there. Mhm.
I think that that's fantastic, and simply because even if we don't get this grant, that work's already done for future.
Hmm.
I see no reason to not do it.
Yeah,
Any additional questions from council?
None for me.
With- With that, can I get a motion, please?
Go on, Shay.
I make a motion that we approve the Willamette contract in the amount $12,850.12 and approve the city administrator to sign that contract.
Each second.
A vote, please.
Corrigan, I.
Askey, aye.
Each aye.
Potter, I.
Jensen, I.
Any additional business?
None for me.
No, ma'am.
And go ahead.
When you do return, Yvette, we will need you to come in to sign that resolution so I can get that to the first resolution for Walt, so I can get that to him before the end of July.
Is it, I will be home on Friday evening. Will Monday morning be the best time for you?
Monday
do you need-
works.
Monday works? Excellent. Then I'll
Yes.
do it either Friday night or sometime over the weekend, so you have it Monday morning.
Great, thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Shelley and Angie, for setting this up and making this happen. I appreciate it.
Yes.
And with that, can I get a motion?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
We are adjourned. Thank you all.
Good
Have a
night.
lovely, good night.
Good night.